It's been over 2 months, over 2 days since my last upload, so let's get right into it. I continued developing the level editor for SyncMaster, my 2D puzzle platformer, where you can synchronize the movement behavior of different objects to advance towards the goal. With the latest update, you can finally play custom levels. What would a level editor be without that ability? While implementing that, I broke the ability to play fixed levels, but in the future I'm planning to load them the same way custom ones are loaded anyways. This will also ensure that custom levels behave the same way others do, but it will be additional work for me since I need to implement every little feature in the editor. I will still need to fix that for other things I have planned though. Along with that, they need to be playable by other players. For easier sharing, I developed a simple import and export system so that you can easily share what you created as zip files. It would be nice to later have them stored online in a database and download, rate and play the levels right from the editor. But the way it is now already helps me a lot when testing things between devices. To show export errors, I reworked the tooltip system to show different colors. Furthermore, there were many little things I did improve, such as navigating with the tab key, saving with Ctrl+S, I made the settings box draggable to allow moving it out of the way, and fixed some issues regarding the settings of the sync movements and much more. I also finished parenting, which means you can now place spikes on top of a syncable and they will move alongside it. It turned out this was easier to achieve than anticipated because I could use physics overlap box, which made it fairly easy, but it took quite some time to get the right feel in the level editor. Currently it's just by collision, but I think that's quite intuitive. The good thing about me not enjoying making levels is that I put a lot of efforts in the level editor to make the process of creating new ones easier and enjoyable. For that, I added the ability to switch between pivot and center rotation. Another big improvement was to add a button to play test right from the editor and to return to it after you're done. This sped up the testing process by a lot. During testing, I found some annoying behavior for the player movement. To make it more responsive, I give the player the ability to cancel the jump. I'm still not entirely happy with the movement, but it's getting somewhere. To smooth the camera movement, I stored the player position before jumps and only changed the position if the player landed or dropped below the start position. The last feature I added, and actually the first one I started, was the background. I first tried writing a script to automatically generate the background. I just checked if there was a tile of the same tile type in range and eventually drew a background line between them. I wanted it more complex though, and after I developed a partially working and inefficient system, I just reused the map editor script, changed a few values and had perfectly working manual background generation. I still want to generate it dynamically, but for that I either need to improve the performance of the script or use threads to do it in the background. With that, we're already at the end of this devlog. Next devlog will be less about the level editor. I'm excited to work on other features now, but every new feature will be somehow connected to the level editor. I'll also try to upload more frequently, but don't expect too much. Also, as always, let me know what you enjoyed about the video, tell me any suggestions, and see you in the next video.